Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, this is Abdul Shahid from Quranic Connection TV and welcome back to the Daily Quran Challenge. In today's session we're talking about page 6, the very first verse again, and in this verse Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَقَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. And your Lord said to the angels, indeed I will establish a leadership upon the earth. And what did the angels respond to Allah? How did they respond? They said, أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءِ. Will you then, they were shocked. They said, will you establish upon the earth a Khalifa, one that will spread corruption and one that will spread bloodshed? Like, will you do that? وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ. And while we are like glorifying your worship, we are worshipping you, like making a glorification of you continuously. Why? Because the angels, they weren't jealous, but they were, the scholars, they asked about this, like why would the angels ask Allah this when Allah is telling them that He's going to establish a leader upon the earth, a leadership upon the earth from humanity? Because Allah was talking about Adam alayhi salam and his dhurriya, his descendants, you and I. Allah was talking about you and I, saying that we will become the leadership of the earth. And why did the angels respond? Not because they were jealous. They responded because they knew that the jinn had preceded us in this. They had been here before and they were leading the earth. And what did they do? They spread corruption and they killed each other. They spread corruption and they spilt blood. And so the angels were thinking that humans, we will do the same because we have free will. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us to be from the best of the creation. And here is the key, that you and I, we have the ability to become the leaders of our world, meaning that establish justice, like mercy, like establish the deen of Allah. But how do we do that? We don't do that in any other way except that we have to be able to lead ourselves. If you can't lead yourself, meaning if you don't have control of your day, if you don't have control of your week, your month, like how do you lead yourself? You're being led by others. Like you don't make your own choices, you don't make your own decisions, you're being led by others. So what does that tell us? It tells us that we have been created for leadership. You and I, we've been created to lead our own lives. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Kullukum ra'in." You are all shepherds. You're not sheep, you're shepherds. So the thing is here, like the greatest lesson that we could take here is that we have to begin to make our own choices. What does a leader do? A leader makes choices. A leader makes choices and chooses how to go forward. Is a leader absolutely certain about the future and where they're headed? Are they the right choices? No, of course not. But the leader, it makes the choices regardless. And by making choices, you will lead your own life. That's what this lesson is all about. It's not about you becoming the leader of the world. No, it's about you becoming the leader of your life. How can you become the leader of your life? Easy. Make your choices. Like your choices will shape your lives. Choices, if you give them up to others, they will make choices that suit them and not suit you. Not out of malice, because we naturally incline towards serving ourselves, like doing what is good for us. So here, what you have to do and what we have to do is make our own choices. And if we make our own choices, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us the power that we deserve. The power in your life, the power to determine your future, the power to determine where you are today and where you're going tomorrow. You can't change the past, but you can change today. You can change the future by changing today. So inshallah, the number one takeaway from today's session is what? You have the power of choice. That power, it gives you the power of leadership, leading your own life and making your own choices. So inshallah, I'll leave you with that. Jazakumullah khair. Don't forget, we're on page 7 tomorrow, so have a quick read of page 7. Think about it. Think about what are the benefits that you and I can take out of that page and empower our lives with. The whole process of you and I doing this is that we become reflective about the ayat of Allah, about the verses of Allah. We become reflective on a day-to-day basis, such that it will empower us. Look for the things in that page that will really empower you in your life, help you to become the very best possible you. Jazakumullah khair. I appreciate your attention, and inshallah I'll see you in the next session. Assalamu alaikum.